You don't give somebody assignment without the cost of doing the assignment, without the scope of assignment to do, and the date to deliver that assignment. Government should be held accountable.
Nigerians are known to be lawbreakers. We derive pleasure in doing what is not right.
Welcome back to News Insights on Landslide Podcast. I am Victory Amma and I'm your host. With me, I have fellow discussants, Engineer Kingsley and Barrister Philip. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you for having us.
Today we'll be talking about the lawyer that accused Nyesom Wike, the Minister of Works in F.C.T, of land grabbing.
Is it Minister of Works or Minister of F.C.T?
Minister of F.C.T, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for that. So he accused him of land grabbing and the accusation has gone on and on. So I'm not so sure what he said about him. Can you shed more light on that, Engineer Kingsley?
I think I saw their exchange of words. I wouldn't even call it exchange because Wike is here to respond again.
Yes, that's
But
true.
Wike said that Adeyanju, Deji, shouldn't be calling himself activist. He said that one will open his dirty mouth and be calling himself activist. Okay. And Deji went back to fire him that Wike is corrupt and all he knows how to do is to loot government treasury and grab people's land. That is the line of their exchange. But essentially, when it comes to grabbing of people's land, I think government has been left like that without accountability. Let me just give you a simple scenario. Okay, let's even assume Wike is doing it legally, for example. You can allocate a land to an individual today. Now, you do not promise the person when you are going to put infrastructure. Government is not responsible as to when they will put infrastructure. Meaning if I'm a civil servant or I'm doing any job at my prime, 50 years, 60 years, you allocated that land to me for development. You do not tell me when government is going to put infrastructure. Okay? I'm assuming Wike is doing it legally. Now, the land will be there, I'll be paying tenement rate and all the land charges until I'm about 75, 80 years old. Government will now come and put infrastructure. I'm assuming they did it legally. They have put infrastructure now and now decide to hold the people accountable for not developing the place. You don't take, when you allocate land, government should also go with a promise that in 2 years from now, infrastructure will be existing in this place.
Okay.
So, but you don't just go, you leave the place fallow, no infrastructure, nothing. Any day, any minister wakes up and likes the district and decides to open it. Immediately he puts a road. In some cases they don't put, but let me assume they put the roads, they put all the infrastructure. They start saying, oh, if you don't develop your place, we'll take over the land back. But you have left the place for many years without doing anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And nobody held you accountable. You understand? You forgot that this individual you gave this thing do not have a stockpile of money kept at all times to develop this place. Do you understand? So I think we need to hold government accountable in many things, not only even in just this land. In too many other things, you submit license, is at the discretion of any government agency to give you the license whenever they want. But when it's expired, they hold you for not having the license. You submit building plans, it's at their discretion to approve the building plans whenever they like. You don't have terminal date. You don't give somebody assignment without the cost of doing the assignment, without the scope of assignment to do, and the date to deliver that assignment. Government should be held accountable. I'm even assuming they are reclaiming the land illegally. I've not gone to illegal part.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is what I think it should be contained in any policy so that the people will be protected too. Do you understand me? So that's my take on that land grab. I've not gone to what Wike did. I don't know what he did per se. Those are insinuations. I did not investigate them.
Okay. Barrister Philip, I want you to shed more light on this part because it's your angle, your area of concentration. So when this what's the implication of this thing that this lawyer is saying? Like him saying this, that Wike has done this, Wike has done that. If he's lying against Wike, what does it mean for him?
Thank you very much. It's a very interesting story, Good enough, two of them are lawyers, and they have good standing, and what Deji has said is mere allegation. He had no proof.
That's true.
So Deji can rant and rant. Like my colleague said, or rather my co-analysis said, Wike is the Minister of F.C.T. The F.C.T has plans, approved plan designs, I'm sure he's working with. There are no place where Deji can ascertain that Wike has grabbed one land from him or one person. It's mere allegation. Well, what my fellow analyst has said is outside the scope of what is in contention. You don't just wake up overnight and give somebody names. So it's a serious issue. It means slander and defamation. And Wike can sue. And if they had nothing to defend himself, Wike can claim reasonably from him. Yeah, talking about government held accountable, I agree with him. But this issue is not about government being held accountable. These are things they are personal issues. The man is saying that you are not passed as an activist. You should respond to that. Yes, he alleged to, but he has reason for saying so. But if you say the man is corrupt, he's a thief, he's a land grabber, he have done nothing outside being governor. If it is easy, you should be in government too. So for me, my take is that people should not just open their mouth to say what they want to say. He even said, he was the one that said, Wike open his dirty mouth. And his own mouth is so neat. I'm not holding brief for Wike, but people should guide their utterances in public space. That's my take.
Okay, so what if Wike is trying to take action against him? What's he going to do? What steps is Wike going to take against him?
It's easy. He goes to court and file against him for slander and defamation.
And what if he has evidence to back his claims?
Well, then we could go empty-handed.
So do you think if he has the evidence to back up these claims, do you think we as a country will hold Wike accountable, will look into all these things? Like, will there be policies set to look into the things that Wike has done?
Yes, like on the greater picture, I think Wike can react. If I am Wike, by now my loss should be in court. If I'm innocent, you say that all I know how to do is to loot government resources. The next day, you're going to find me in court. I need not wait for you to bring the evidence and start showing the people. Because I will go to court and ask you to bring the evidence forward. So the Wike tape is already filled up. He needs to take action. If he's so sure of himself, let him take action, sue Deji for libel or whatever, or defamation. You understand me? That you can't come and accuse me like that I'm a thief, essentially, without any evidence. You are damaging my name and repute over the years. He said the Wike has not made any meaningful impact anywhere other than government resources. There's nothing wrong in doing government job all your life. I have no problem with that. But I do also believe that having tested your hand in private practices, let people in private practice is going to help you to be very, very judicious while spending government money. I do believe in that. But I don't think it's an offense that you have not done private practice. No, there's nothing. It's not an offense.
Yes.
Okay. But I do believe that if you're coming from private sector, the way you manage and use money should be better. There is no guarantee that it is. But it's expected that it should be better. Okay, because you know what it takes to fuel car. You know, if all your life for 10 years, government have been fueling your car, you're not gonna understand what the people feel.
That's true.
You understand? Because I do understand where Deji is coming into the matter is the same government allow people to build in their territory. After allowing people to build in your territory, like estates, spending millions of money there, economically, it's not nice for the nation. Then you now go there and demolish and chase them away. And like what we are hearing, we don't know if there is any court order. We learn that those people have a wrong title or whatever. We don't have the details, like I said. Okay. That is why I'm assuming that Wike is acting legally on that ground. But on his personality, he has been attacked. Wike should be in the court the next second.
Yes.
To defend himself, he needs to take action against Deji to defend himself if he's very, very certain that what Deji said is a lie.
It's a lie.
You understand? I don't speak for Deji. I don't speak for Wike either.
So is it safe to assume that if he doesn't go to defend himself, then it might be true because he knows that if they look for the evidence, they will find it?
Well, no. There's no, you can assume anything. Whether it's right or wrong depends on you. But assumption remains what it is. I just think that further step establishes credence to his personality. It doesn't mean that if Wike doesn't sue Deji, that means Wike is corrupt. There is no, it's too absolute. Okay? But if he really wants to establish credence, what will prevent Wike? Is it money? Or he's so busy? It's not the way. He's a lawyer, but it's not the one that will defend himself. So to me, there's nothing preventing Wike. To me, there is nothing preventing Wike from suing Deji, other than there is apology later from Deji that I misspoke. Okay? Things like that. I don't know, maybe a lawyer.
And that apology letter should be right on time.
It should be right on time.
If it doesn't come, because he knows, Deji as a professional knows the implication of what he has done.
That's true.
So he should be prepared for it. Because, when you take the part of activists, you don't go to the press with empty stories. You should do your findings properly.
Yes.
Like he said, we assume Wike is acting within the confine of the law as a minister of the F.C.T. Yes, granted, government give lands to people, they don't provide infrastructure, but Nigerians are known to be law breakers. We derive pleasure in doing what is not right. We know this is a road we build on it. We said, okay, before government will come, must have collected our money out of it. It is not right.
It's wrong.
People should do things rightly, even in their own small corner. If all of us act right, the country will be better off. It's not just coming to say, oh, this man didn't do this. That is not the way to go. In your own corner, have you done the right thing? If you have, then the law is on your side. If Wike is grabbing any land and you have genuine paper, like he said, you go to court. It's not by going to pages of newspaper.
That's true.
You go and claim your right in the court. The courts are there for everybody. Why are the courts there? Why are the lawyers there? So, to me, I'm not standing for this, neither Wike, but things should be done rightly. You don't just call people names. You don't just step into people's territory and behaving as if it is your territory, or you step into my territory and you start, defaming my faces under my nose. It's not done anywhere. So people who know the law should not break the law. And there's this idea that if you break the law, you pay the price. That's my take.
Okay. Thank you very much for this eye-opening session. It's really made me see things in a different light, with Engineer Kingsley making us see the other parts of it as if Wike is acting within the confines of the law, and Barrister Philip helping us understand that if Barrister Deji wanted to follow this thing up, he would have gone to the court of law to establish his claims. So thank you very much for your insights today.
Thank you.
This is News Insights Online Podcast. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you.